What's up, guys? It's your boy Vinstagram. Today I'm going to be starting the 200 push-ups a day.
Say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Vinstagram. Today I'm going to be starting the 200 push-ups a day for 30 days challenge. So let's get to it. So first off, guys, this is what I looked like on the first day of doing 200 push-ups a day. On December 3rd, I believe, and I'm not gonna show you like what the comparison is until the end, I guess, just for a greater effect. But like, this is what it looked like at first. And on the first day, I was doing sets of 10 push-ups. I did 20 sets of 10 push-ups, which is altogether 200 push-ups, of course. So I started off doing that. I was doing that for a while. I was doing that for like a week, actually. And as you can see on the first day, we probably can't tell because it's sped up, but I was like really struggling to do 10 push-ups at a time. My chest and my arms were just like that weak. And like as I progressed, like the 10 push-ups at a time got like 10 push-ups per set got like really easy. So like I decided to bump it up the next week to 20 push-ups per set, and that'd take me out to 10 sets of 20 push-ups every set. I was kind of circular what I just said, but we'll let it slide. So after a week or so, I decided like that was getting a bit easy, and you know, I was able to do more, so bumped it up to 30. So what I would do is I would do 6 sets of 30, and the last set would be 20 as a cool down set, I guess. And then after a while, that got like really easy. Like I think on like the last week, no, not even the last week, the second to last week, which was the third week, it was getting really easy. So I bumped it up to 40 push-ups per set. So it'd be 5 sets of 40, and that'd be 200 push-ups. So like, honestly, guys, just stay consistent, and if you do it every day, it'll get easy to you. It'll become easy to you to the point where you need to do more in a set. Like right now, because I'm still doing them actually, I haven't stopped since I stopped filming. That's just when I stopped filming as a reference point. But I've been doing 4 sets of 50, and that has like honestly been pushing me for a while. Like it's January 16th. I stopped on January 3rd, and I'm still like I'm pushing myself. I'm at a stall right now. I think I have to do some other exercise to work my chest and my triceps, because I'm at a stall. I'm at a standpoint right now where like I'm still struggling at 50. So I'll probably try something different soon. Maybe make a video about it. But yeah, just keep doing them, and they'll become easy, and you'll start gaining muscle. You'll notice the differences, and they're not gonna be. It still is just push-ups, so they're not gonna be. Like, they're not going to gain you muscle like super fast, but for a month you will notice a difference. So after this clip I'm playing right now of like my final words on my last day, I'll probably show you a comparison of both pictures of my first day as well as the final day, which is January 3rd. I began on December 3rd and ended on January 3rd. What's up, guys? It's your boy Vinstagram. Final day of doing 200 push-ups a day. Feels pretty good. I can notice like my shoulders are getting bigger, my chest is a little bigger, and my abs are a little bit more sculpted. I can't really notice like size difference because it doesn't really work your abs that much, but it still does. And I noticed that my lats have also gotten bigger. But yeah, I feel good about it. What else? Tip number 1, you probably want to stay motivated, because if you don't do it every day, the only person you're cheating is yourself. So just do it every day. Consistency is key. Anybody that works out knows that like consistency is just key. Like no matter what you're doing, stay on a schedule. Even if it's like once a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, just stay on a schedule. and you will achieve your goals. I'm sorry if my angle's a little off. It's kind of like my first time using this angle. So as you guys can see, like here's a side view of my body after doing 200 push-ups for a month, every day. My triceps have gotten bigger, and so like some smaller muscles around my triceps. The biceps they don't really get bigger doing push-ups because that's not one of the muscles that are used to do that pushing motion. When you push away, you can notice that your triceps contract, and like some other muscles on the side of your arm and your shoulders, and as well as your chest. That's what gets bigger if you do push-ups, and I believe a little bit of your abs because of the push-ups. Like you kind of want to stay completely straight. And so here's a diagram from that side view of what I noticed in myself. And as you can see, it's just like those differences that I discussed. So here's the second picture. It's a frontal view. As you can see, like my abs got a little more sculpted. Let's see what else. My chest is obviously bigger than it was. I think that's what stands out the most to me in this picture, is that my chest got a little bit bigger. Well, actually a good bit bigger, I'm not gonna lie. But my chest got bigger. Some of the muscles are a little more sculpted, like they're more striated now. Like if you look up like in my upper chest, and I'll show you a diagram. I honestly didn't put that on there, but my lats also got bigger as well if you look at it. And so yeah, my lats got bigger, and that leads around to my back as well. I'll go ahead and show you guys a back picture. So guys, as you can see, this is a back view. As you can see, my trapezius, also known as the traps, and my deltoids, which are the shoulder muscles, they got a little more sculpted. As well as you can also see the lats from this angle as well. And I'll put up a diagram of where I noticed differences, because honestly, my back was completely flat before I started doing push-ups, because like I had no idea that push-ups could make your back get like that. And like it's just like I was blown away by the differences that it made in my back, because I expected nothing from my back. So guys, here's another front view. I just tried to flex as many muscles as I could to show you the differences. As you can see a little bit in my shoulder, it's a little more striated on my right shoulder. I mean, I'm quite sure it's like that on the left. I guess I just forgot to flex it or something, because they do have a totally different shape in this picture. Also, I'm more vascular in my arms if you look near like my elbows. I'm kind of proud of that, because I've always like wanted like to have like some veins popping out. Also, if you look at my anterior serratus, which is like right next to my abs, where your lats kind of connect to your abs, they're kind of more striated now. Those weren't really as visible. Like they look a lot bigger now. I had no idea that push-ups did like work those muscles as well, that they cause muscle movement in there. And my chest, of course, is a little more. It's a little higher up. They're a little more taut than they were. And you also have, of course, like just my abs, which I already discussed. And it doesn't really make that big of a difference, but they do look more sculpted than they were. And guys, honestly, well, all I can tell you is to stay consistent and to do your push-ups correctly, because if you don't do them right, if you try to find an easy way out, if you do less, the only person you're cheating is yourself. That's just going to make your results not be as evident as they will be if you do it consistently and correctly. Like nobody else is going to be mad at you. Nobody's going to be worrying about how you do your push-ups. You need to be worried about how you do them, because that's going to be your results. It's not anybody else's results but yours. And honestly, to a lot of people, 200 push-ups may seem like a lot, but if you're really struggling to do them, just put it in smaller sets. If you need 40 sets of 5 to get to 200, then you do that. Like if the most you can do is 5, or if you can only do one at a time, do one at a time. Like you can do them while you're watching TV. If you can't do them all together, all at once, then like maybe take a break and then come back to it. Like if you can't do it, like right now I can do 4 sets of 50 like all like right behind each other. But if you can't do that, then just take a break and like come back to it maybe in a couple minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, whatever. Just like make sure you get them all done in a day, because repetition and consistency is what matters. You don't want to ever cheat yourself by not doing them all, or saying you're too tired, or whatever other excuse you have, because those excuses are only going to fall back on you. This is my last day doing it. I'm going to continue doing it, but this is the last day of the month time span that I've done it, to kind of like show comparison for myself, like how my body's changed. Stay motivated if you're going to do it. Just like stay consistent, and that like if you do that, you won't cheat yourself, and you'll make a little bit of gains and you'll notice it. So yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been a good one. I'll continue to do this, and maybe next time I'll do a 100 pull-up challenge for every day and for a month. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey, slow down, whoa. Yeah, she wanna dance like an do-si-do. Hard emoji, but that's all she wrote. Why she on me, I don't know.